Hello, what's your name?
My name is Afu Aning.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I come from the Southern Cameroons,
Okay.
but I'm resident in Belgium.
Okay. How long have you been in Belgium?
For slightly over 12 years.
Okay.
12
That's a lot.
years. Yeah. Je never mogamo, never Batibo, mo watch I won't go Belgium. Moya one Afu Aning, moya chushak, mo mukumya ma to Belgium. Je mo watch I won and you won and you won that share Congo, but chuk and mo, but chuk aneka aborobodia. That's a lot.
Okay. So far, how is your experience living in Belgium?
I can't say it's all been rosy. It's a mix of good and bad things.
Yeah.
Life, as we get along, life's pathways. You meet the good, the bad, and the ugly, but you manage to navigate and sail through. If you are not dead, you can still breathe, then you are still alive.
Okay. When it comes to your roots back in Cameroon, what is something special about your culture?
My culture. My people are people deeply embedded in culture, just in almost every aspect of life. And from birth to growing up and unto death, everything has a cultural meaning to it. Specifically, I will talk about what I like so much in my culture is the dancing, the celebrations for both good and sad events. There's always something special for my people in terms of a specific cultural display that goes to showcase that event, that occasion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when it comes to food, what is so famous there?
My area is so diverse in food. They call my place the land full of milk and honey. First, and the most important is the drink. We call it fichuk. It comes from the raffia palm tree and Batibo. It's not only in the Southern Cameroons or in Cameroon or in West or Central Africa. It is reputable around the whole world as the most renowned place that produces palm wine.
Okay. So, what is the so specific? The drink, how is it made?
Oh, you only have to make some ladders with long bamboos, climb up a tall raffia palm tree. There are some special techniques that you use to cut up the palm tree, and then you introduce some calabash and you direct the sap that comes into a calabash. Every morning or afternoon or evening, you go to trim it for more palm wine to come out, and then you go and remove from the calabash and carry it back home. You can sell, you can drink with family and friends.
So it's a kind of soft drink.
No, something is purely alcoholic because when you allow it for some time or overnight, it ferments and it's really very alcoholic. It's really sweet when it's fresh and you bring it from the bush in the morning. Very sweet. And one thing my people have very well in their life is that you can't find blind people in my place because the palm wine gives them clear eyesight. Medics have said so. Yeah. So. Especially the fresh one.
Yeah. When it comes to Belgium, how do you find Belgium in general?
It's a mixed kind of thing, like I said before. In terms of personal growth, I think I've had the opportunities to grow here in Belgium, which I may not have had in my country. In terms of furthering my education, I didn't have that opportunity in my country to further my education because the institutions and the government in place didn't permit it because of my political activism. And so I had to dash out to another country where I could further my education and advance in career. So that's the advantage I have in terms of relating with the people. Belgians are so reserved and so quiet. They live to live so little life. And so coming from a background where you have that largesse of treating with a whole lot of people at ease. But in Belgium, you come to live in a closed environment where even your next door neighbors, you don't even have the opportunity to talk or greet them in the morning. So it's a cultural shock.
When it comes to socialization in Belgium,
how
do you handle it?
I am a very easy and outgoing person. Because I like to approach everyone I see, and the way you give me the feedback, that's the way I approach you. Okay. And so there are very good Belgians too, who can relate with people, especially those who have traveled to other parts of the world and in Africa. When you get to meet them, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. But then those who are in close-knit societies and have never traveled, because I know Belgians here who have never traveled out of Belgium and even out of Flanders. They've never traveled out of Flanders. And so those are very conservative. So I take everybody as we get along.
For someone in Belgium, which kind of advice would you give to him?
Yes. The first advice I want to give anyone who comes to Belgium or you go to any other country that speaks a language which is not what you understand is that do everything possible to learn that language if you want to succeed and thrive in that society. Okay. Yes. Do everything possible to learn that language. I know it's difficult. Some people are very slow in learning languages, but make an effort to learn because that is the key. That is the catch for you to be able to sail through in life. But then, every country has its specifics. You have to, the laws are not the same. So you have to follow the laws of the land so that you can grow.
Okay. Yeah. So if there is one thing you wish can be changed in your country, which one?
In my country?
Yep.
Belgium is not my country.
Yep. Back home.
Back home, I would say the Southern Cameroons. We are currently under occupation by a foreign country, by colonizer called French Cameroon, La République de Cameroun. Okay. And the most change that I would want is that the Southern Cameroon achieves its independence. Yeah. It goes back to the status it had prior to 1961. Okay. As an independent state which went into a federation with La République du Cameroun. But because of the marginalization and the oppression, we want to get back to that. Is the first and foremost change that I want. Yeah. And then I want to say that our countries, Africa, is kind of very slow in terms of catching up with the realities of modern development in terms of technology and infrastructure. This is the moment where we have to key in. We have everything that we need in terms of resources, in terms of personnel. There are lots of Africans educated who are in the diaspora wasting for nothing. The brain drain, the Europeans are using it, the Americans are using it, the Canadians are using it. We don't have any benefit back home. So the earlier the political structures, the political organizations in African countries, especially where I come from, give us that opportunity, give Cameroonians or Ambazonians or Nigerians, Rwandese, that opportunity to go back home and showcase what they have learned overseas, the better for the development of Africa, and we emancipate ourselves.
Yeah. Imagine your people are watching you right now. What can you tell to them? Look at the camera, then tell them.
Yes.
Something.
This is a season of love. For those who are Christians, they profess love during Christmas. And love is the basis for any human relationship. Whether you are black, or you are white, or you are colored, or you are whatever, I think the underlying principle should be love. When you love one another, you can be able to exchange ideas. You can be able to share opportunities. You can be able to grow together. And one thing with me is that I don't see opportunities and keep them to myself, even if I can't take them. I always want to pass it to other people because even if I don't have it, even if you don't have it, it will not still be mine. And so I must give it to some other person. That way, we all grow together. So the thing is, let us share love. Sharing love does not mean that I must give you material gifts, I must give you money, I must give you something, but just an idea can take you to another level. And if not you benefiting, if not me benefiting, society can benefit.
Any short message in your mother tongue to your people?
Yeah, that is what I love most. That's the one aspect about my culture that can never be taken away from me, because at any one moment in life, I want my people everywhere to speak. Everyone, not only me, not only people to speak in their mother tongues. Never mogamo, never Batibo, mo wacha arawon ko ambojijim. Moya wonwan Afu Aning, moya chugushek, mo mukumya ma chugo Belgium. Je mo wacha arawon na nyumone anyumone da chwe kongo bibara ba chuko anmo ba chuko aneka aboroboria munen. So I was just telling them that we are in the spirit of love and peace. Let's live as one in peace and harmony, and let the blessings of God rest with everyone.
Thank you very much for joining Diaspora Empire TV. For those who are watching,
Thank you very much.
consider to subscribe.
Thank you very
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.